What's Gucci with the YouTube, veterans, troops? Back again with another banger. Y'all know what time it is. Let's talk about proposed reductions to your current VA disability rating. Saw some stuff in the ether, veterans complaining. So let's get to it. As always, like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you like this type of content, all VA benefits, all VA questions, let your boy know. Hit the like button. Don't cost you nothing. Help spread this knowledge. And let's get into it. So, first of all, I was strolling through the internet. I came across Reddit. This post had one of the more clear pictures and information that I can digest and give some information, get some feedback. So with this veteran, the VA is trying to propose a reduction. The veteran currently has a combined rating for foot condition, 50% for pes planus, 10% for plantar fasciitis. That's some points. It's not a lot, but the VA is still trying to take what little this veteran has. Why? Because one of the main things is because once you pass 30% on the VA disability rating scale, percentage like a 10% or 20% is not that anymore. It goes on to, different things and stuff like that. It's a point-based system. And 50 plus 10%, that's points towards 100% permanent total, towards a higher VA disability rating. This veteran is probably sitting at 60% combined, as you can see in that letter. And that proposal for that reduction of VA benefits. The veteran is currently getting, $1,700 plus, and the VA is proposing to reduce it down to $1,300. And that's a lot of money. That's a difference. That's a lot of money. And the VA is coming in and say, oh, we think you've gotten better. No, it's pretty much the VA is like, okay, we're trying to cut costs. We're trying to make savings. Who can we today? Which veteran? What military troop is separating? They're trying to get this. They're trying to get multiple different things for the foot, for IBS, for your back. The VA wants to cut costs. And who better to cut costs with? Veterans. Prior to October 1st, we, just for an example, we go back. The VA was saying, oh, we don't have enough money. We don't have enough money to pay veterans on a timely basis. And as soon as the first came, obviously, I didn't know we was going to get paid. But as soon as the first came and gone, the VA has dished out more than $60 million for what? Not veterans. For veteran incentives. It goes to get new equipment for the hospitals, possibly new grass for the cemeteries, not sure, possibly more staff to help out at the cemeteries. But at the end of the day, we're not getting compensation. That package or that money that was put into something else wasn't. They're not going to put that into our pocket. So you got to get educated. You got to understand the process. Now, when the VA tries to reduce and propose a combination, it's because medical evidence that you have currently on file is not strong enough to support a separation of both of these disabilities, a separation of benefits. Now, if you have medical evidence that supports, hey, when I'm having plantar fasciitis, I'm having plantar fasciitis. It's not associated with anything pes planus. And then vice versa. When you're having episodes or pain related to pes planus, flat foot, make sure your medical evidence supports that differentiation. Now, if you don't have that, this is why the VA is proposing a reduction and combining. Now, it looks nice and it looks cute because, okay, they're not really saying, or at least visually on this paper, on this VA letter, it's not saying, A, we're going to reduce you, but B, we're going to be reducing you and combining it. Why? Because, hey, it's all the foot. They're just trying to blind you from what it is. If you got a 10 and a 50%, more than likely you're already grandfathered in. You got these disabilities a long time ago. What you need to do now is, if you got medical evidence, hopefully you do, submit that to the VA. You got 60 days to respond to that request. I always suggest veterans to request a hearing, because then you'll be able to voice and talk to someone in person, not just rely on the system and then just their people on the other end have the final say so. No, request a higher level review. Not higher level review, but it's like a higher level review type of process, hearing. You'll speak with a senior, maybe judge or senior VA claims rater. And then from that point, you'll be able to talk and voice your concerns. If you have any medical evidence, if you got a family doctor, whatever the case may be, you need to be able to explain why pes planus is pes planus and why plantar fasciitis is that, and why I still need to be service connected for both of these. The VA is not worried about your financial burden. So, yeah, you're at 60% right now. You might be getting 1,700, 1,800 plus. You might got some dependents with that type of guap. But if you cannot articulate to the VA, why you should still be service connected with 2 different ratings for your feet or the foot. You can have multiple ratings, but for these 2 specifically, the VA, they're trying to reduce and roll them together. You want to make sure that your medical evidence, and then whenever you go into that interview, that you're talking about and you're supporting your words with evidence showing how these 2 disabilities are separate, and that will establish differentiation. And it should, if you got all that, you got all your medical evidence, you got your, everything set in stone, everything is Gucci. There shouldn't be a reason why you should not be able to retain that 50% and that 10%. Now, if you're going in, half cock, line, bird box to the VA claims process. If you're going in there bird boxing it, like the movie, you're not, is it bird box? I think it's bird box. Blind box, something like that. I'll put it up on the screen. But if you're going in there, you're not ready, you're not educated, you're not, it's a process. You take a risk, you take a gamble getting in, but you can stack your odds, stack it in your favor if you come with the right ammunition. But yeah, you got to understand it. Now, moving forward, hey, so a lot of veterans worry about getting to 100%. How am I get there? What they got to do to get that 100% permanent total. But not a lot of veterans or troops think about, what do I need in order to get there? What medical evidence? What knowledge? What education? What sacrifices? What do I need to do to put myself in the best position to get service connected and dominate the VA claims process in earning and obtain, the highest possible VA disability rating for all disabilities that you plan on submitting a VA disability claim for. Now, as always, y'all like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I got a lot of videos on the channel, a lot more coming soon. The live stay hot. Hey, if you're able to jump on lunchtime and live, let your boy know. Hey, until next time. I don't know what time it is. Ah! This fucking D-ball. Y'all say Gucci with it.